Tech Shop Abu Dhabi. Come on in.
Well, that was a cool one.
Yeah.
Thank you.
So, Tech Shop is a makerspace. It's a place, it's an open platform that we have machines come here and work on their projects. We work like a gym, so we set up a membership monthly or annually, and then you will have access to this amazing place. Tech Shop is divided into sections. This section is the rapid prototyping section, so we got 3D printers here and laser cutters. So when members come to this shop, they will take classes. We call them SBU, that's Safety and Basic Use classes. They will learn how to use these machines, how they function, and how to operate these machines in the future. These machines are amazing. They can cut through almost anything. So like from acrylic, cardboard, wood, leather, even crackers or pizza. With 3D printing, you can make really nice functional stuff. We downloaded this from Thingiverse. It's a very nice website. It's an open platform, so you can download stuff for free and print them. So this vise was entirely printed using 3D printer, and it's fully functional.
Fully functional, yeah.
Yeah, so we used also 3D scanners, so we scanned one of the staff and we printed him. Like more like complicated stuff, like stuff that being printed in one print, so stuff that actually moves, and so functional, and that was entirely was printed in one print.
Maybe we will be able to have them in a basement, and we
3D printing,
3D printing machine in each building, and then we think in evening that we need some kind of holder for the phone or whatever. We send information to our computer machine, which is in the basement, and we drink our coffee, tea, and then we come after 5 minutes and it's ready. Thin powder, which you melt down by laser.
We call this SLS printing. That's like sintering laser printing. So the thing is that we have a powder, and there's like high beam laser that melts these particles line by layer by layer till you have your full object. So yeah, it's there.
3D printing is a very cool thing, and it's coming over our house as easy as just to send a file to machine, and maybe even you don't need to go and pick up. Maybe somebody will deliver to your doorsteps.
So in Tech Shop, we got 3D printers. We have the Ultimakers. These are FDM printers. We use ABS or PLA material, which are plastic. You can use these material. You can use these printers and print like really high resolution prints. This thing will be hung on the wall like this, and then the spray can will just sit like here. So that's a very solution for a problem that you have. I mean, we don't have much space to put like 50 cans, so we'll have them hang on the wall. Solution for a problem will cost you nothing. We actually charge 1 dirham for 1 gram, and that's nothing. These things, if you weigh them, they will be maybe less than 10 grams. This is like 8 dirham solution. If you want to buy these in the market, you'll pay way more than this. But the fun thing that you have something that you built yourself, and you'll feel happier when you see this, and it solves the problem. That's the most important thing. This Prusa model is built by, actually modified by one of our members. He's really enthusiastic about these printers, and he wants to make kits for everyone to buy. We have from like AutoCAD, Revit, Maya, 3D Max, Fusion 360, Inventor, everything they made from 2D to 3D softwares. We have him here in this shop. Do your own fabric works. So from the walking foot sewing machine to the overlock serger, that's a straight stitch, and the coolest of them is the CNC embroiderer. This machine, it has a built-in screen, so you can design your own artwork, and then this artwork will be embroidered automatically on fabric, such as like these kind of stuff, it's a fabric, or even leather. So you can have really nice complicated designs, and you can actually get them to work automatically. Also, we have a humble ceramics station. We really wanted to have that, so we have a kiln upstairs, but members also can come and build their own ceramics and learn how to sculpt and how to build stuff with ceramics.
Wherever you put goggles, you feel kind of a scientific approach to process.
It's very dangerous if you don't know what you're doing, or if you do something wrong. Metal cutters like this, like a circular saw or a bandsaw. What's cool about these saws, they can cut with coolant. So when you cut something metal, when you cut a metal part, you don't see any sparks and it's not hot. It's very cool and nice, so you can work with it automatically. That's a finger brake. So if you have a sheet of metal like this sheet, and you want to make something cool with it, you can use this machine, bend it, and have like different shapes, different applications. For example, this is a fixture for a computer that we made. And we really want this custom piece, and you can find it in the market, but you can make it yourself. So this cuts sheet metal as butter, right? So you put on it and then you cut everything. It cuts up to 3 mm of carbon steel. It's a very powerful one. Well, that's an ongoing project in Tech Shop. This is a CNC plasma cutter. So here's the story. We had a plasma cutter. We'll still have it, but it's manual. And as long as as much as we like it, it's still manual. So we decided to build this, so everything you see here entirely built at Tech Shop. Plasma is the guy. So if you have stainless steel or carbon steel or any kind of steel that you want to cut using plasma, this machine can do the job for you. This is the welding area. We have MIG welding and TIG welding. And you don't really have to know how to weld. You can come to Tech Shop, we'll teach you how to use these machines, and then you can come here and weld your stuff. So we have a lot of members actually, girls and boys. They come here and they're so excited about welding. They think welding is just a very hard thing to do, but they come here and they get their hands on a welder and they just find out that it's very, very fun. So you can sand it, you can grind it, you can use the buffing wheel for it. You got a notcher or a third class, they have like very specific diameters of balls that you can cut you apart. And this beast is a sandblasting machine. This uses a very high pressure with aluminum oxide. It etches the surface of any material that you have. Whether it's metal, rusty metal, or like painted metal, this machine can clean the whole thing out and gives you a raw material. Then you can actually weld it very perfectly or put it in the powder coating booth. Powder coating is fun. It's not like spray paint where it actually smells very bad. This is powder that actually gets attracted to the part, but how it works, it's electrostatic charge. So when you hang your part here, it should be metal, so it should be conductive. So when you hang your part here, make sure that your frame is connected to the circuit. So once you pull this, you got the plus, so the piece that you're hanging is going to be the minus. Once you press the trigger, the powder will go out from here and will be attracted to the other piece. And then when you're done, you put this in the furnace. So you put this in this oven and it will bake it for like 15-20 minutes, depends on how big is your part, and then it's going to be ready. I'm going to show you small examples of like, sheets that we printed. Like there's this red, this green. It's a very professional finish. One of our members, he's a Harley biker, so he opened this door. This door actually have access to the parking. So he parks his bike here, disassemble everything. He put some in the sandblasting, weld other parts, and most of the parts were powder coated. Another guy bought a Honda Steed. It was 1994 Honda Steed. It was rusty and like very old one. He renovated the whole bike here in the shop. So he sandblasted and powder coated almost everything. He disassembled all the parts and then renovated the bike and then connected everything together. And it was made here, just right here. We got a metal bandsaw, the drill press, and that's an amazing manual lathe. That also members in Tech Shop can learn how to use these machines. They can come here, they take a class, 4-hour class, and they will learn the principles or the basics of how to learn how to work with lathe machines, with manual lathe. One of the parts that actually will be building is this thing. This is actually a part that shows you not all the stuff, but most of the stuff that you can do with the manual lathe. Like to bore, to chamfer, to tap it, to thread it, to face it, to knurling, like all these tools, all these, the tools that you can use actually to make such a very nice piece from raw material. It's a very nice machine. It's a CNC router. You can, plug your milling bit here, get your design on the computer, so the software can know how to translate this design into movement as a G-code, and this machine can know exactly where to move and cut your pieces of wood, aluminum, or acrylic, or brass, according to your application.
So what was the most funny product which you get out of this machine?
Oh, well, funny but functional. A lot of people actually build their furniture here. Even the staff, like when we just came here, we were looking for places to live, and instead of like going to IKEA and get your furniture, you can build your own here. So building your own chairs or building your own stool or table or like bedsides, you can use this machine actually to do this. We made the same part, we actually designed it, and we made the same thing using the CNC. So that's the CNC part. And that's made to replace this metal one.
Yeah, I strongly believe this is the future. 3D printing and replicating whatever you need or whatever you have attachment to. This is the future.
You're welcome to Tech Shop whenever you want. Tech Shop is open 7 days a week from 8 to 10. You can visit us for a free tour. You can get, to learn more about the machines, what we do, and the services that we do. You can have your membership and start building stuff.
Technology is approaching us with a lightning speed. In a few years we will be able to print out wherever we want, wherever we desire, and probably costs will go down on that level that we even don't want or don't think that we need to buy something in the shop. We just order our 3D printed thing in our local company and get it. Maybe get it delivered or pick out by itself. So yeah, 3D printing is definitely the future.
Oh wow, that's amazing.
Maybe it was a birthday gift to yourself?
Well,
No?
it was my post 50th birthday gift, yes.
Well, that was amazing evening here in Dubai.